Wish you warm welcome. I'll be teaching you a series of asanas today focused on leg strengthening. I will demonstrate the full pose, then alternatives for menstruation and knee injury, and then we do it together. Starting with Utkatasana, chair pose. Watch the demonstration first. I turn here sideways to give the better view. Standing in Tadasana, feet together, chest lifted, inner shoulders going away from each other. Then raise your arms up, bring them close to your ears and keep them straight. Imagine as if there is a chair behind you and you will be sitting on the chair. Maintain the knees together and buttocks not lifting up towards the ceiling. Instead, they are going towards the ground. That means lifting the front of your pelvis slightly in, engage your abdomen. To come out of the pose, exhale and press your feet on the ground, straighten the leg. Bring your arms at your side, back to Tadasana. Take a breath, release and relax. Alternative for menstruation, feet are hip width apart. I show it, feet are hip width apart, standing against the wall. So roughly half to 1 foot away. And then you bend your legs and bring your buttocks on the walls. Everything remains the same. You are lifting the front of your pelvis, buttocks going down. Raise your arms up, look straight. Remember, feet are hip width apart. That means knees are also hip width apart roughly. To come out of the pose, press your legs, come up, back to Tadasana and release and relax. Alternative for knee injury, maintain your feet hip width apart and the hands on your hands on your hips. Then slowly bend your legs, lift the front of pelvis up, stay here. If you feel any stabbing or pinching pain, then reduce the intensity of the pose going up. Other option, you can do it against the wall. Alright, let's do it together. Choose the option that suits you best today. I will be doing the full pose. Standing in Tadasana. Breathe, connect with your breath. Observe where do you feel the breath. In your chest, in your abdomen. Inner edges of your feet touching each other. And bring your body weight equally on the balls of your feet and your heels. Allow your arms to lengthen towards the ground. Bring some life into your fingers, don't curl them. Then on an inhale, raise your arms up. Just move your head and have a look at your arms. Make them straight. Fingers going towards the ceiling. Knees together, thighs together. Now imagine as if there is a chair behind you and you will be sitting on the chair while lifting the front of your pelvis up. So bend your legs, knees together, buttocks going down towards the ground. You will be slightly heavy on your heels, but don't lose that connection of the balls of your feet and toes with the ground. Don't hold your breath. Slow inhale and slow exhale. Make this a last breath. Press your feet strongly on the ground and come up. Straighten your legs. Slowly bring your arms down at your sides. Take a breath here. Release and relax. Well done. Next, Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior Pose 1. Watch the demonstration first. I'll be mirroring the pose here. That means this is my right, which is same as yours. Just like we did, starting with Tadasana, arms at your sides. Bring your hands to your chest so that fingers pointing towards each other and palms facing down, elbows slightly lifted but shoulders down. Then bend your legs, jump or walk your legs wide apart. Bring your hands to your hips, long distance between your legs. Turn your right foot 90 degrees to the right. Lift the back heel and place it all the way back so that you can turn your hips all the way towards the wall in the front. Get stable and steady here first, then bend your front leg to allow your hips to go down towards the ground. And that means you will have to turn the back leg all the way in. If you observe if it's not turned in, feel free to lift the heel, turn it all the way in and then place the heel on the ground. Once you get stable at this point, then raise your arms up, bring the palms together or you can maintain the arms close to your ears without bringing the palms together. Then turn your head and have a look at your hands. In full pose, you want to bring your palms together, but for some reason if you can't, then you can maintain them apart. To come out of the pose, bring your hands on your hips, looking straight. Exhale and straighten the front leg. Turn your feet in. Bring your hands to your chest. Bend your knees. Jump or walk back into Tadasana. Take a breath, release, and let's do the opposite side. Alternative for menstruation, you will be doing the pose with the chair. So take a chair, place it at the center of your mat. Bring your left leg through the seat of the chair, and you will sit on the chair with your heel is up towards the ceiling. So I'm too close to the wall, so I will just move my chair more towards the front. So sitting on the chair, move your heel back, maintain the back leg straight, open the back of your knee so that you feel that length at the front of your thigh of your left leg. Observe my knee is in line with my ankle. Hold the side parts of the chair. If this is going well, raise your arms up, bring your palms together, then turn your head. Okay, that's a variation for menstruation. If you have knee injury, then maintain the back heel of your left leg against the wall. Turn and come to the pose with straight leg first. Maintain your hands on your hips and slowly bend your leg with awareness, so that moment you feel any stabbing or pinching pain, you want to stop at that point and just stay there. You shouldn't be feeling any pain. Otherwise, just maintain the leg straight, looking straight. Don't turn your head. Keep looking straight and bring your palms together in Urdhva Hasta. That means upward arms. Okay, let's do it together. Standing in Tadasana, I'll be doing the full pose. You choose the option that suits you best. Take a breath here. Again, observe the balance. Maintain the even balance on your heels, balls of your feet, inner and outer edges. And when you go further in the pose as well, you want to maintain the awareness what areas of your feet are touching to the ground. Bring your hands to your chest, bend your legs, jump or walk your legs wide apart. Take a broader stance between your legs. Hands to your hips, and make sure your hips are not pushed back or your torso is not leaning forward. Hips are in line with your ankles, and your torso, your shoulders are stacked on your hips. Turn the right leg out to the right, turn the back leg in. Bring your hips parallel to the wall in the front. Let's do few iterations of bending the leg and straightening it before we go into the full pose. So bend the right leg to go down. Slowly straighten it and come up. Inhale and bend the leg. Exhale and come up. Let's do 2 more times. Inhale and bend your leg. Exhale and straighten the leg. Come up. Last time, bend your leg, come up, turn the back leg completely in. Observe you have enough distance between your leg. This time when you go down, we stay there. Bend your leg, go down, stay there. Get stable here first. Make sure you're pressing the outer edge of your back foot strongly on the ground. Open the back of your knee, of your back leg. Feel that strength or length from the front of your thigh, of your left leg, and the strength that you are using at the front of your leg. So lift the front of your thigh, of your front leg up. You're connecting well with your hips, your glutes. Slow and steady breath. Raise your arms up. If this is too strong for you, then maintain your hands on your hips and stay here. If this is going well, bring your arms up, palms together, move your head, Make sure your thumbs are in line with your other fingers. Keep pressing all the edges of your feet on the ground. Make this a last breath. Bring your head forward. Bring your hands on your hips. Exhale and straighten the leg. Turn both the feet in. Bring your hands to your chest. Bend your legs. Jump or walk back into Tadasana. Stay here for 2 breaths. Observe how your breath is. It's shallow or deep. Where the breath is going. You're breathing heavy or slow. Where do you feel any sensations in your legs? Pay attention to that. Let's do the opposite side. Bring your hands to your chest. Back to broader stance. Hands on your hips. Turn your left leg out to the left 90 degrees roughly. Turn the back leg in. So when you turn your legs in, you will observe that the heel of your left leg is roughly in line with the center of the arch of your right leg. Then turn your hips, make them parallel to the wall in the front. Bend your leg on an inhale. Exhale and straighten your leg. Let's do it 3 more times. Bend on an inhale. Exhale and push your leg and straighten it. Inhale and go down. Exhale and come up. Keep turning that back leg in if it's not turned enough. Bend, come up. Now this time when you go down, stay there. Bend your leg, go down. Make sure your torso is not going forward, it's back. That means like we did in Utkatasana, you will need to lift the front of your pelvis up. Open the back of your knee, maintain that leg straight and observe what areas of your feet are connecting with the ground for your back leg and the front leg. Press all the edges of your feet strongly on the ground for that solid balance. Once you have that strong foundation, then raise your arms up. Otherwise, maintain them on your hips. That's an option. Bring your palms together, looking straight. Don't hold your breath. Then turn your head and look at your hands. Stay here for 1 more breath. Move your head forward. Bring your hands on your hips. Exhale and straighten the leg. Turn both the feet in. Bring your hands to your chest. Bend your legs. Walk back into Tadasana. Stay here for 2 breaths. Slow and steady. Observe the breath. If you want, feel free to close your eyes and observe the sensations in your legs, in your feet, in your toes, in your hips, at the front of your hip, in your lower back, at the back of your hips. Slowly open your eyes. Next, Veerbhadrasana 3, Warrior Pose 3. I'll just move my mat more towards the left to give some space for Veerbhadrasana 3 to myself. Standing at the center of your mat in Tadasana, bring your hands to your chest, jump or walk your legs wide apart, broader stance. Then just like we did for Veerbhadrasana 1, turn your legs all the way towards the wall in the front, turn that back leg in, hands on your hips. Bend the front leg, then lift the back heel up. Bring your hips parallel to the wall in the front. Then bring your arms in line with your ears. Now you want to transfer the body weight on the front leg. To that happen, 2 things need to happen. You need to lift the back heel up and let's walk or slide that back leg more towards the wall on your right. So shift all the way your body weight on the front leg. Then Once you have 70 to 80% of your weight on the front leg, give a gentle push with the ball of your foot of your left leg to lift that leg up and bring it all the way in and bring it in line with your hip. Maintain it straight, palms together in Namaskar Mudra. I'm too close to the wall, so I'm just sliding my leg back. You don't have to do that. Palms together, right leg straight, left leg straight. Open the back of your knee and bring that hip down towards the ground. To come out of the pose, bend your front leg and bring that back leg all the way back. Veerbhadrasana 1. Bring your hands to your hips, straighten the leg, back to Tadasana. Take a breath and then we do the opposite side. Variation for menstruation. So you will be doing the pose with the help of chair and against the wall. So place a chair at the center of your mat or roughly forward. Come to Veerbhadrasana 1 that we just did with your hands on the top bar of the chair. From here, you will be leaning the chair towards the front. So if chair is too close, feel free to move it forward. Then lean the chair forward, lift the back heel, transfer the body weight towards the front, then raise your leg and bring it on the wall. So you are taking the support of the wall to place the leg. So see here, the distance between my leg is too wide. This you want the right leg roughly 90 degrees with your left. So come back, move it back, then transfer the weight on the front leg, arm straight, back leg straight. Okay? To come out of the pose, slowly bring your leg down, come back to Tadasana. The same variation you can do for the knee injury, but if you have strong pain in your knee, I will suggest maintain the back heel against the skirting board, both the legs straight, stay here, bend your leg. If you have any pain, just stay here or just reduce the intensity. You want to bend your knee only to the limit where you don't feel any pain, and then transfer the chair towards the front, bring it back. So you are teaching your body to do a bit of transfer of body weight on the front leg. Otherwise, if this is going well, with slightly bent knee, go forward, maintain that back heel up, not going towards the ground. It's lifted towards the ceiling, and then transfer the body weight on the front leg. This way, you're building the strength in the right knee, it's bent, and you're putting weight on it with the support of the chair. Just make sure you are not feeling any pain. Slowly bring the chair back, turn your feet in, hands to your hips, walk back into Tadasana. All right, let's do it together. I'll be doing the full pose. You choose the option that suits you best today. Standing in Tadasana, last pose for the day with all your strength and awareness. You shouldn't be feeling any stabbing or pinching or injury pain. Arms at your sides, let them lengthen, chest lifted. Bring your hands to your chest, bend your legs, jump or walk your legs wide apart. Bring your hands on your hips. Turn your right leg 90 degrees to the right. Turn the back leg completely in, just like we did for the previous pose, so that hips are parallel. So make sure you are not tilting the pelvis, like lifting the left of your hip up, right sinking down. That's not what we want. Both the hips are even and parallel to the wall in the front. Then bend your front leg, raise your arms up, looking straight. Option here, if you feel it will be too difficult to maintain the arms up and go forward, then maintain your hands on your hips. So I will just show that variation From here, transfer the body weight on the front leg by moving the torso forward. Observe what I just did. I moved my torso towards the ground. Then walk that back leg forward to transfer the more weight on the front leg. Then bring it all the way up in line with your left hip. Keep it straight, hands on my hips. Maintain the right leg straight. Stay here. Once you are stable, then bring your arms in line with your ears, palms together. Lift that back leg up, maintain it straight. 2 more breaths here. Smile on your face. Slowly bring your hands on your hips. Bend the front leg. Bring the back leg all the way back. Exhale and straighten the leg. Turn the leg in. Hands to your chest. Bend. Walk back into Tadasana. Stay here for 2 breaths and then we do the opposite side. Slow inhale and slow exhale. Let's get ready for opposite side. I just move towards my right. Standing in Tadasana, hands to your chest, bend your legs, jump or walk your legs apart. Bring your hands on your hips. Turn the left leg towards the left. Turn the right leg all the way in so that both the hips are in line and parallel to the wall in the front. Slowly bend your front leg. Transfer the body weight. Choose the option of your arms. You can maintain them on your hips or maintain them up. Then transfer the weight on the front leg, straighten it, maintain your right leg up and straight. Press the inner edge of your front leg down. Don't be heavy on the ball of your feet. Transfer the body weight completely on all the areas of the leg to have that solid balance. Last breath here. Slowly bring your hands on your hips. Bend the front leg. Bring the back leg all the way back. Straighten the leg. Turn both the legs in. Hands to your chest. Back to Tadasana. Stay here for 3 breaths. Slow inhale and slow exhale. Close your eyes. Observe the sensations in your arms, in your shoulders. Relax your face. Observe your breath. Open your eyes. Come on the mat in forward virasana. Come to the kneeling position. And forward virasana is Adho Mukha virasana. From here, bring the top of your feet on the mat so that top toes are pointing towards each other and knees are going towards the side edges of your mat. Then walk your hands forward and bring the torso between your legs. Move your head towards the ground. Bend your arms and bring the forearms on the ground. Allow your shoulders to relax. Slow inhale and slow exhale. See if you are holding any muscles at your lower back or at your inner thighs, near your abdomen. Then let them go on an exhale. Stay here for 2 more breaths. Slow inhale and slow exhale. When you are ready, come forward and sit in cross leg position. Bring your hands beside your hips to lengthen your torso towards the ceiling. Maintain the lift in your trunk. Then bring your hands to your chest in Namaskar Mudra, prayer position. Palms together, thumbs on your sternum. Eyes closed. Relax your face. Inhale and allow your spine to lengthen upward. Exhale and allow your shoulders to go down towards the ground. Shoulder blades slightly in towards the spine. Relax your jaw. Take this opportunity to thank yourself for being engaged in the practice to strengthen your legs. Imagine a face of person that you love. Bring it in front of your eyes. With smile, dedicate today's practice to the person you love. Celebrate this small win of your day with smile on your face. Thank you and namaste. Open your eyes. Release your hands on your thighs. See you next time. Till then, be your best version.